Okay, today we're putting together an Everlast 4812 heavy bag stand. Step 1 tells us to place the center base tube, the left and the right base tubes on the floor in position with the loops facing upward. And now we're going to step number 2, insert the one weight peg into each of the 3 base tubes, 1, 2, and 3, and secure with the 3M10 20 millimeter Allen bolts. Okay, got that here, 1, 2, 3, and it goes together with the short bolt that you will find right there. Okay, the next step, step number 3, is to align the left and the right base tubes with the front hole set on the center base tube as shown in diagram 1. Okay, so what that is telling us is you will see these holes here and there. Okay, and we're going to align this right there, and we're going to align this right there. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to align with 2 M number 10 100 millimeter Allen bolts, which are these right here. Okay, and you're going to secure it with 4 M number 10 washers. You should have 15 of those. These here. Okay, and with nuts, the M number 10 nylon nuts, and we're going to put that together right now. Okay, so again, you want to put the bolts one here, of course on each side. You want to have a washer. Okay, we're going there. It will come out here. Put that there. Another washer here, and then put the nut on. Same thing on the other one there. Okay, this came with the wrench and the Allen wrench, but of course you're going to find out it's a lot easier and faster if you have 17 millimeter and a number 6 Allen wrench on a ratchet. Much faster, and of course, rather than this little thing, you can put a lot more torque on that with those. Just a suggestion. Okay, the next step is on step 2. The sub-step number 1 is attach the M10 eye bolt, okay, right here, with the nut 14 that it already is attached to, and with another number 10 washer up here, okay, and of course with the M10 nylon nut number 13 on the top. Okay, sub-step number 2, align tube number 7, okay, which is this tube here. Okay, crooked tube, which has the warning label, should be facing you, if you can see there. Okay, to the rear holes on the center base. You're going to attach it by inserting 2 M10 100 millimeter Allen bolts. There's 10 of those, and you're going to secure it with 4 M number 10 washers. There's 15 of those, and 2 M10 nylon nuts. There's 13 of those. Okay, that is shown on diagram 3, and you're going to tighten that also loosely by hand. Okay, so again, that goes right there. If you, hopefully you can see and get an idea where it goes. The next 2 holes that you see right here on number 1. Okay, sub-step number 3 on step 2 is insert the completed heavy bag tube number 4 into the upright tube number 7 that we just finished. Okay, so this is the tube that has that on it. Okay, warning label, of course, facing you. Goes into that. This is what you should have so far. Okay, sub-step number 4 says attach left support tube number 6 to the left base tube number 3, which is that down there on the floor. And you're going to insert another 2 M10 100 millimeter Allen bolts. You should have 10 of those total. You're going to secure it with 4 M number 10 washers. You should have 15 of those. And 2 M10 nylon nuts. Now I should have 13 of those. Okay, that is shown, it says, on diagram 5. And you're going to tighten that also loosely by hand. So this is what it should look like. The bolt, the washer, and the bolt. Same thing on the other one. Bolt, washer, and the bolt. And you want to tighten this loosely. Okay, now step or sub-step number 5, attach the right support tube, which is this one here. Okay. Number 5, to both the main tube number 4, which is this one here on the bottom. I'm sorry, the one on the top is number 4, and number 7 is the one on the bottom. Okay, so you're looking at this right here. And also to the right base number 2. Okay, that's the right base number 2 right there. And you're going to do that attaching 2 M10 100 millimeter Allen bolts, the ones you've been using all along. And you're going to do that using a washer, as we've done in every other step before. A washer on each side. So the 100 millimeter bolts right here. You have a washer there, have another washer there. Okay, another washer there, and the nut right there. Okay, and then up here, you're going to use the 2 shorter bolts. These are the 2 M10 95 millimeter Allen bolts, and you're going to secure that the same though, using 8 M10 washers and 4 M10 nylon nuts all together. Okay, and again, loosely by hand. Hopefully you didn't tighten anything really tight, as I've said in every step, loosely by hand. And here's where you're going to find out, I'm sure, if you didn't leave everything loose. Well, it was important to leave everything loose so you can adjust this right here probably, and then you're going to have to move it maybe a little bit. It wasn't difficult. It was really easy, again, because I left it loose. So again, the 95 millimeter ones go here. Everywhere else you use the 100 millimeter. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. Next thing I would recommend, figure out where you're going to put it. Most floors aren't exactly perfectly level, so I would put it exactly where you're going to put it before you tighten everything. And then I would go ahead and put the bag on to have, the weight. It's pretty easy. Just grab these 2 things here. Okay. Just grab these 2 right there. Okay, you got the chain. That should have come with it, unless you purchase a different bag. I got the 100-pounder. And again, put it on, and then after you got that, make sure you balance it out, and then go ahead and make sure you tighten every single bolt nice and tight. I would assume, since they gave you this little Allen wrench, they don't want you to tighten it too much. That's my thinking. And this cheap little wrench that comes with, well, the same that comes with most of these things. But again, I found it a lot easier and definitely a lot faster if you had, a wrench and a 6 millimeter on a socket. Okay, any questions, of course, ask below. If you like the video, please click like and share it with others, and subscribe to the channel. I will keep adding videos of all the things I do around the house, and eventually I'm going to get to the engineering part.